Oh, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fiber at 4. Christiana is enjoying working with her concert group this afternoon, so I'm Marianne. Hello to everybody, and you get me today as Christiana is performing, and so good for her for being able to continue her music after we finally are, I don't know, do I dare say getting done with COVID? I doubt that. But at least she's able to get back with her group. So, yay! Hooray for Christiana. So yesterday was International Punch Needle Day, and Rebecca Martin, our instructor, was here yesterday and was had a class for her pattern that she designed for International Punch Needle Day. And so to continue the theme of punch needle, we're going to talk about all things punch needle today. So that is, I know that Teresa's helping me with yeah, you want to move that one out of the way and move this one closer. Woo, sorry everybody, you're going for a little ride. There we go.
We're going to see if we can make you seasick.
Yeah, only they can't see what we're talking about at the moment. There we go. Yay, we're back.
I'm going to choke her is what I'm going to do.
She's been trying to do that for weeks. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is the punch needle themselves. This is an Amy Oxford punch needle. This particular one is a size 10, and the size is written, or it's engraved right up here at the top. We have multiple sizes in the shop. I'm just going to show you that we do have the size 8, and here is a 10. It's kind of hard to see the difference on the video here, but they are two different heights. So this one is shorter, this one is longer, and then it gives you two different pile depths, so that you can create some different textures in your patterns.
Nancy and Gloria say hi.
Hi Nancy, hi Gloria, welcome. Good to see you both. So what do you need to do punch needle? Well, you need some receiving fabric. So this is monk's cloth. We sell it cut and we sell it by the yard as well. This is 13 by 14 and it's $7.99. So it's a nice size for a nice project. The next thing you're going to need is some information about the Oxford punch needle itself. And that information is here on the punch needle handbook. Boy, that's easy for somebody else to say, isn't it? And some nice instructions here about, for example, how to thread the punch needle. So a nice handy book to have. The next thing you're going to need is a little bit of information. That's always helpful. So again, Rebecca Martin from Storyteller Wool has a nice little handy stitch gauge, and you can put this down over your completed project. Let me use this one, and just like a knitting gauge, just like a knitting gauge, you can put this down over your completed project and count your number of stitches per inch. So very handy to have the stitch gauge. And then the next object that Rebecca provides for us, and of course it's kind of hard to show things that are see-through on videos. Let me turn that right side up. This again is another way to do a stitch gauge and figure out how much yarn you need for something. So nice to have one of these around. Then the next thing you're going to need is a frame. We have several different frames in different sizes, and you can see the difference in the sizes here. And you can combine them, or you can get the small plus just the small or just the large. The small one here is 10 by 10 inch. This is the Amy Oxford Gripper Strip Lap Frame, and it's $94.99. The larger one, and it also comes with the screws to put it together, is 18 by 18, and that's $149.99. The next thing that is on the list, and Christiana helped me with this list, so thank you, Christiana, for helping me with that. The next thing that I want to show you, again from Rebecca Martin, is this darling sheep. And she's doing a class upcoming on this, and this is the Knitted Sheep Fiber Art, and it's Saturday, May 7th at 7 o'clock. So, I'm sorry, not 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 to noon. And this is $70. So that's where I got the 7 from. And she has done this sheep in a number of colors, and you can go ahead and request ahead of time if you want a favorite color. She will be happy to provide that for you. And this comes already in the frame, so you do not need to have a frame, a gripper frame. Rebecca buys these frames and mounts the fabric on them and does the cartoon, the drawing on it, so that all you have to do is punch it. She provides this wooden knitting needle, and you just go ahead and do the yarn across the back. I just love this design. I think it's incredibly inspired and beautiful, and certainly appropriate for a yarn shop to have the sheep. Then another thing that I want to show you are a couple of Rebecca's hoop designs. The kits come complete with everything you're going to need. The sheep, again, appropriate for the yarn shop, and the flowers appropriate for springtime. She has a series of these flowers, and we do sell a lot of these sheep. The sheep is $39.99, as is the flower kit. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you, for the second time, is her kit that she designed for International Punch Needle Day, which was yesterday. And this kit includes everything that you need, except the punch needle. You do have to buy that separately. And this is $44.99. So, and you would need the gripper frame as well. Yep. Thank you, Teresa. So that is the punch needle, and then we're going to move from punch needle, and you can see that I have a number of items behind me. We're going to move from that to the Ultra Punch. And the Ultra Punch uses a much smaller and differently shaped needle. So here's the Ultra Punch needle here, here's the regular punch needle, here's the Ultra Punch. And the Ultra Punch uses cotton floss instead of wool. And so that Ultra Punch set comes at $27.99. And it also contains the threader, which again is pretty hard to see on camera. I store, thanks to Bob and Lisa from the Beeskeep, I store mine in a straw so I can find it on the table. And then also from Beeskeep is the gripper frame. And I like these from Beeskeep because Bob put felt on the corners of these so that they don't mar your table and they move smoothly on the table. These are 9 by 9 inches and they are $48. And just, kind of as a demo, this is my gripper frame from Beeskeep with one of their designs that I'm working on. This, of course, is the wrong side, and this is the right side. That particular design is the soft perch, and so the bird is sitting on that nice soft lamb or sheep, and then the purple flowers in here are done with the nice thing about these needles is that they are adjustable, and so the purple flowers are done with the thicker or longer loops. So I just haven't gotten that far with that one. So some other kits that Christiana wanted to show off was this one, which we get a lot of positive response about. This is 3 Colorado horses, and this kit is $44.99. It comes with all the different colors in it, and it is very much a Colorado kind of kit. And on a windy day like today, those manes flying on the horses is very appropriate. Another Colorado type of kit. Now this one is punch needle, so it uses yarn, not the floss. And this is also from Beeskeep, and this is the Colorado Elk. And this particular kit is $37.99. So we like to show off some Colorado themed items. But the last kit that I have to show you, and this comes from Beeskeep. They resell from Threads That Bind, and this one is appropriate for a yarn shop. This one is called Knitting Pearl, spelled P-E-A-R-L, and it's kind of hard to tell if Pearl is the very nice lady who's knitting or if Pearl is the name of the sheep. And of course you could always spell that P-U-R-L, and those of us who are knitters would sort of enjoy the irony of that one. And this is $54.99. So again, it comes with the floss and the linen cloth, the needle and the gripper frame are going to be separate for those. And then I wanted to talk about a couple of Rebecca's upcoming classes. She has this very 3D dimensional class coming up, and again, she provides, you will receive this frame with the monk's cloth mounted on it, so you don't need a separate frame. This particular class is a sculpting class. It's called Sculpting Summer Flowers, and that'll be Saturday, August 13th. So quite a ways away, but these are very popular, so be sure to sign up now. And then the other class that's upcoming is the Quilly class, and these are rolled yarn strips. Rolled wool strips, wool cloth strips. And these are made up as coasters. And so that is under general interest, and it's the Quilly class, and it is Saturday, June 18th, and it's $40. So it's coming up. And then remember that this knitted sheep, the sheep fiber art class, is May 7th, which again is a Saturday, 10 o'clock in the morning, and that's $70, and all of the materials will be included in that class. So lots of fun things to show you. There's some other items behind as simple demos for the punch needle and the Ultra Punch. And wow, that was a quick video at just over 15 minutes. So thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Look forward to seeing Christiana back next week. And welcome to Punch Needle and Ultra Punch. Thanks. See you next time. Bye.